Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. If you've been wondering whether your Social Security check is coming this month or if there's really a stimulus payment on the horizon, you're in the right place. I've gone through all the official payment schedules and the latest news, so I can break this down for you in plain English. This is important information that affects your finances. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about how Social Security payments work this month. If you were born between the 1st and 10th of any month, your benefits arrive on the second Wednesday of each month. For those born between the 11th and 20th, payments come on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, you'll receive your payment on the fourth Wednesday of the month. This schedule applies to regular Social Security retirement benefits and disability insurance. There are some exceptions to be aware of. If you receive supplemental security income, your payment actually came at the end of last month because the first of this month fell on a weekend. That's why there won't be another payment this month for those benefits. Also, some people receive their payments on the third of each month, including those who live outside the United States, those receiving both supplemental security income and retirement benefits, those whose state pays their Medicare premium, or anyone who filed for Social Security before May 1997. For 2024, the maximum Social Security benefit at full retirement age is $3,822. If you waited until age 70 to retire, the maximum is $4,873. Taking benefits early at 62 means a maximum of $2,710. But these are maximum amounts. The average benefit this year is about $1,925 per month, which is what most people are actually receiving. Your current payment does not include the cost of living adjustment increase yet. That increase of 2.5%, which works out to about $48 for the average beneficiary, doesn't start until January 2025. So whatever you received last month is the same amount you'll get this month. Now let's address what many people want to know about. There have been announcements about a $2,000 stimulus payment to Americans before the end of 2025. According to recent reports, this proposal is based on tariff revenue. The idea is that money collected from tariffs would be distributed back to Americans as a dividend. The proposal states that $2,000 per person would be paid to everyone, not including high-income individuals. This isn't the first time such a payment has been proposed. It started earlier this year with a $600 dividend suggestion. Then the amount increased to $1,000 or $2,000. Most recently, the $2,000 amount has been confirmed with the goal of distributing it before the end of 2025. For this to actually happen, legislation needs to pass through both the House and Senate, then be signed into law. Based on who would likely qualify, it would include seniors receiving Social Security retirement benefits, people on disability insurance, supplemental security income recipients, veterans, and families with lower and middle incomes. The exact income cutoff for high earners hasn't been specified yet. In previous stimulus rounds, payments typically phased out starting around $75,000 for individuals and $150,000 for married couples. If this payment goes through, consider what it could mean. For someone receiving the average Social Security benefit of $1,925 per month, a $2,000 payment represents more than a full month's income. For couples both receiving benefits, that could be $4,000 total. For veterans on disability, this would be in addition to regular benefits, and importantly, it wouldn't reduce or affect your regular monthly payments. It would be a one-time payment on top of what you're already receiving. The timeline mentioned is before the end of 2025, which means the next 6 to 7 weeks. That's tight for Congress to draft legislation, hold hearings, and pass it through both chambers. It's possible, as we saw with pandemic relief, but it requires urgency and cooperation. Here's what you should do now. Make sure your information is current with the Social Security Administration. Verify that your direct deposit information is correct. If you're required to file taxes and haven't done so recently, make sure you file. As previous stimulus payments were based on tax returns, watch out for scams.